washed away when we wake up with rolling water in a beautiful home like this one in Posada. This actual picture was not taken in Posada. There's no ground that can grow in actually. This is from the Fulton Ranch. This is the sister development to Posada. It's also going to be very, very similar. Most of the photos that we've been showcasing are from the Fulton Ranch and are very similar to the design that will be incorporated. My name is Sean Nugent. I'm going to be doing the engineering of Posada. Okay, I have three main topics I wanted to cover. Who's involved, the technical aspect of Posada, which is its space, and what does the future hold for the engineering aspect. Okay, the involved projects. The project principal is Mrs. Shelby Plessis. The project manager is Ron Hogarth, and there's usually a team of 5 to 7 core design engineers. It also incorporates a team of planners, surveying, EITs, and CAD techs. The most interesting thing about what has been accumulated so far, though, is that since there has been no ground broken, there has been little engineering done. It's been primarily planning. So from the total man hours, as you can tell, it's 4,000 man hours have gone into this. 2,000 of them, well, over 4,000. 2,000 has been in the planning department. The key aspect to this project was the engineers got together with the planning department, and they didn't want to have separate party entities going on. So they correlated in a lot of meetings and constantly worked together so that the planning could understand more of the engineering aspect, understand more of the artistic planning. Which brings me to the lakes. What's really interesting is that we live in the desert, and this development is in the space. A huge amount of lakes, lakes with rivers and streams connecting. Okay, what also is interesting about the lakes is the community bridges. This is actually a bridge that you drive over, or it's up to you. Fulton Homes, which is the developer of the development part of things, just outsourced the bridge development to a separate company, but we're incorporated into the engineering design. And the most unique aspect of the engineering part of the lakes is the water flow. The northern part of the development, the ground was raised, so that the overall rainfall would drift down towards the southern part. As you can tell over here, there's a higher elevation down on this side and a drop over here. These are incorporated throughout the entire lake development. What this does is it raises the groundwater table at the southern part where the majority of the lakes are, allowing more rain to hold the body of the lakes and incorporating less need for pumping. What does the future hold? Well, two things have really happened. This is a picture of a townhome, which is it's about 3 to 4 dwellings right here. Well, because of the market crash in 2007, the site has had to be redesigned for more mid-range families because no one's going to be able to afford to live there. So they've incorporated a lot more designs, new parcel plattings for multi-family housing. And also the Loop 303 is a small highway now that runs north-south through the development, but the engineering has been designed so that there's enough room on the east and west side of it so that it can be expanded through further development. So it'll become a major highway. It's going to be the new 101 and the new 202. And overall, so what I've covered here is people and what they've done. We're primarily planning the full aspect of the engineering. And the lakes is really the most interesting thing. It's a beautiful area. If you ever get a chance to go out and check out Fulton Ranch, you kind of get an idea of what's going to look like. And what's the future going to hold? It's really an expansion on the development and where they're going to go. And the expansion of the 303 should draw in quite a bit of people. And I'm going to pass this on to Sergio now. We're going to talk about the environmental aspect.